Hi Pisces, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and the kickoff for the first week of 2017 is a mixed bag of tricks this week, January 1st through 8. However, before looking ahead, Pisces, let's take a quick look at the carryovers we're dragging across the finish line and into the new year. The first one, of course, is Mercury retrograde. It went out of phase in Capricorn, December 19, and backtracks into Sagittarius this week and then moves forward late over the weekend. However, a lot of astrologers are saying that it's really not a good idea to make a move before the 12th. Just leave everything be until January 12 because Mercury retrograde often gets stuck and doesn't particularly want to go anywhere. So the good news is that even though Mercury still has a few more days in Sagittarius, the retrograde ends this week on Sunday, January 8. That's the day communications and transportation will start to return to normal. The other January 1 carryover is a Mars-Neptune conjunction from New Year's Eve, best described as post-holiday depression. And we all feel it. We've had a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks off work, and we've, really enjoyed not being at work and hopefully being paid for the fact that we're not at work. We've been with family, we've been with friends, we've been sleeping in, going to bed late, watching, TV that maybe you don't get a chance to watch, eating different foods, drinking, having an occasional cigarette, being a bit naughty. And it's wonderful. That's what the holidays are for. And then they come to an end and you come crashing down from that sugar high and realize, oh my God, I got to shave and put on a suit or, fix my hair and do my makeup and go to work. So, for those of you who are doing that this week, you haven't had much of a chance to get into too much of a depression. But for those of you who have been off work for weeks, it's really difficult. As we look ahead, Pisces, the first week of the new year also has some good news from a Jupiter-Saturn sextile. A positive shift for Venus, and that's a very positive shift for you, and a one-time meeting between the Sun and Pluto. On Sunday, January 1st, there's a lucky lineup between Jupiter and Saturn. That can be the spark that turns things in your favor if you've already done all the post-production work and heavy lifting. There's also some happy news for relationships on Tuesday, January 3, when Venus moves into Pisces. Pisces is Venus's second favorite sign placement after Taurus. So you come in at number 2, but a lot of people think that Venus is happiest in Pisces because, water, romantic, sensual. This sweet planet sign combination of compassion and idealism will be on hand to soften the hardest hearts until the beginning of February. On Saturday, January 7, there's an annual one-day conference between the Sun and Pluto, signaling it's time to push the power button. These two titans have been meeting up every year since 2008 in the Earth sign of Capricorn, which is synonymous with corporate power. The Sun is our center of energy, and Pluto rules over crisis and transformations. During the last 9 years, the entire world has been experiencing financial emergencies, drastic climate changes, and massive changes in the balance of power, which we've just seen with Donald Trump soon to be sworn in as President of the United States of America. On a personal level, Pisces, this is a signal to keep fighting for your long-term goals and not back down and stay true to you in 2017. That should be one of your resolutions. Thanks so much for tuning in. Happy New Year, and I'll speak to you again next week.